Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Talk About It TV. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's get into the video.
Most men cheat out of insecurity, if we just gonna be honest. A lot of women get cheated on and they tend to blame themselves. And even though they may play a minor role in it, the majority of it is that man is not where he wants to be in his life. Fact is that when a man doesn't have legitimate income coming in and he doesn't have his own affairs in order, we'll tend to turn toward, well, I can still pull this type of woman to validate us. And we'll end up leaning on that instead of going to go actually accomplish the things that we want to accomplish.
So, yeah, how do you guys feel about that? I mean, I just really don't understand why men and women get into relationships if they're not ready, period. Why do they decide to waste people's time and play with people's feelings? Like, it's just weird when you can be single.
So, you know, women shouldn't take a man cheating on them personally. I'm not saying that they should stay, but you got to understand most men cheat out of insecurity. It's not anything that you did per se.
People keep saying social media ruined dating, social media ruined dating. No, it didn't. The phones did not ruin dating. You did. If you want that notebook love, you need to be that selfless, giving, kind, generous, loving person to your partner and vice versa. But you cannot say your phone ruined it because you are an active participant in the bullshit that is going on today. Yeah, we have phones, but we also have real life off the phone. And some of y'all act wild off the phone in real life. So I don't want to hear it. Like, it just sounds like another bullshit ass excuse to me. Like, oh, social media. Well, then get off. Get off. Get off social media. Delete TikTok. Get rid of your iPhone. Get a fucking house phone and just live like that. Since social media ruined it. No, it didn't. You guys ruined it.
And you know what? Sis is right. Like, people always want to point the finger, and really it's about you, the person. Like, it's so easy to make the right decisions, so it's no excuse to why you can't be in a relationship unless you're not ready. And why are you wasting somebody's time if you're not ready? But let me know how you guys feel.
Y'all don't want to put your fucking jacket over a puddle anymore and be a gentleman. You guys ruined it. You guys. Not social media. Everybody loves I love The Notebook. One of my favorite movies of all time. Of all time. I think it's a beautiful love story. But I don't think social media ruined it. I think a lot of people are just selfish nowadays and don't want to give love and be love and light, and it's just a lot of selfish ass people.
Yeah, so I definitely agree. And you just have to be careful now because the people are definitely selfish.
Why do you think people cheat?
Most people are cheating because something is lacking in the relationship. Plain and simple. It is extremely rare that someone says, nothing's wrong at home, I just wanted to cheat. It happens, but that's not the likely scenario. Something is off. And sometimes it's not that you know it's off. So for example, there's some situations where there's something called the Madonna complex, where a man could be with a woman and he views his woman as like, this is my queen. I can't do nasty, freaky things to her. She's on a certain pedestal, but I still want those nasty, freaky things done.
Boy.
So that dude will go do it elsewhere. So in that situation, it's not really that something's lacking that she can control. It's his own mindset with it. That exists. But most situations, something is off, and people are just unwilling to face what's off.
So how do you guys feel about this?
So basically, because I don't want to slut you out,
And that's-
because
and that's
I
it.
respect
What a
out of you.
shame.
I don't want to slut you out.
And what a shame.
I'm not trying to be choking you, donkey you. I want to make love to you, queen.
Please don't do
So
that.
because I respect you, do you feel like there's some validity to what he said?
I do. I've heard that before. I don't really want to do this and that. I respect you, and I'm like, no, I'm your.
As a man, I can't hang around men that cheat on their wives. Me personally, I just can't do it. It bothers my conscience. It bothers my spirit. I have to sit up here and act like I don't know what's going on, especially if you introduce me to her. How can I trust anything you have to say? How can I trust that you wouldn't stab me in the back or you won't scam me on a business deal if me and you go in on it? Because once you live a lie, once you tell a lie, you got to do certain things to follow up with that lie, to cover up this lie, and you really have to walk that path, just a cobweb of lies. If you cheating on your wife, you cheating on your kids. I'm gonna say that again. If you cheating on your wife, you cheating on your kids. Case in point, if you got something lined up with your side chick and your son asks you, hey dad, can we throw the ball? Can we hang out? And you tell him, I'm going to the gym, son, and we'll do it. We'll catch up. Bam. You just lied to your son. And see, that's why I say us as men, we have to have discipline, integrity, self-awareness, and self-control on the type of men that we invite in our circles. You are who you hang around, and I refuse to live that lie with you.
And that's what I'm talking about. We need more men to hold other men accountable for how they're doing women so badly. I mean, everybody that's, playing with people's feelings and, just cheating, it's just, they all need to be held accountable, because why are you in a relationship? Why are you with somebody if you're going to cheat? I just don't understand. But let me know how you guys feel.
Do you believe every man cheats?
Every man is capable of cheating.
I know that this is going to be a shock to some of y'all, but every man and woman is capable of cheating, robbing, stealing, unaliving another person. It's called free will. God gave it to all of us.
Facts. We all have free will and we all have a conscience. I mean, I feel like you can make a conscious decision to cheat or not. I really feel like it's literally logic. You know what you're doing when you cheat. So why are you in a relationship? Why can't you end that relationship and then be single and do you? I don't understand why people feel like it's okay, not just men but women, to hurt other people. And it's just, you're wasting time. And what do you think you're going to get out of hurting somebody, cheating on somebody? Because honestly, you get what you give in this world and what you put out.
See, but along with that free will that God gave all of us, he also gave us the ability to be able to have discipline. He gave us the ability to use judgment,
facts.
have integrity,
facts.
morals,
that's what
use
I'm saying.
common sense.
You can make a decision and you choose if you want to make the wrong decision or the right decision. So my thing is, why even date if you're going to be sleeping around? People are playing a dangerous game with people's health, their lives. I mean, at the end of the day, if that person is going to play with your feelings and sleep around, you need to put your foot down and be done, and immediately. Yeah, it might hurt. Oh well, boo-hoo. We all have feelings, and sometimes we just have to learn to acknowledge our feelings and move on, because at the end of the day, what's not for you is not going to stay. What's for you will come as long as you believe in it. But let me know how you guys feel.
Cheating is a conscious decision, and it has nothing to do with whether or not you're a woman or a man. Anytime that you decide that you ain't going to use no self-control, you're going to fall victim to your sexual desires and not care about the consequences that come with it and who you affect by making those decisions, guess what? You're just a cheater. Doesn't matter whether or not you're a man, woman, human nature, you're just a cheater. The way so many of y'all men sit up and act like cheating is so out of your control and that you couldn't help it, you absolutely could help it. You know why? Because you were somewhere putting in applications to cheat. Yeah, them long bathroom breaks where you were somewhere in there DMing all of them different women, setting all this different bait to see who was going to bite. Every time you go out, being up in random women's faces, you was working hard to cheat. So we ain't going to act like you just be having cat thrown at you anytime you walk out the house. You ain't never been that dude.
The truth. Cheating takes energy, and it's literally your decision to cheat or not. But, like they say, hurt people hurt people. Let me know how you guys feel.
You ain't never been that guy, even when you were single, that women was just throwing themselves at you. So for you to be somewhere in a relationship acting like cat just be getting thrown in your lap, no, you be working hard to cheat. And I think that what really puts the icing on the cake for a lot of y'all men to be out here cheating is the material that y'all be working with, that you out here sharing with other women when you barely got enough for one woman. The fact that y'all are so comfortable with below average, subpar performance and being willing to continuously bring that thing out, disappoint and embarrass yourself, that's crazy to me. Y'all can let the tired old excuses go because nobody's falling for it. Nobody's playing these games with y'all and acting like it's so out of y'all control when it comes to cheating. It's a huge disservice to the men who actually practice sexual discipline and self-control, right? Just say you don't have that and keep it moving. But we're going to stop letting you think that you can hide behind these lies that only benefit you when it comes to cheating.
Let me know how you guys feel about the videos. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share, comment, like, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful night.